it's Sarah. Welcome back to my channel. So today's sit down video is not your usual sit down video. This video is going to be very real, and I don't even think I'll edit this video much just because I want to be completely honest with you guys. But basically, I've been asked about this on my social media so much, and I think that you guys finally deserve an answer, and I keep stressing about it as well. And I think like the best way for me to even get over this myself is to just come out and say it. So get ready for me to be very honest with you guys. So some of you may know this because you follow me on social media, but basically I created a new Instagram account and temporarily disabled my old account because I made the very tough decision to quit social media influencing. Now, if you've been following me on Instagram since the beginning, you would have known that I have been influencing for about 1.5 years now. And I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, it was not what I expected it to be when I first started. So I guess we should basically start it from the beginning. So 2 years ago in April, I decided to create an Instagram account, and this started up as a hobby because I work Monday to Friday and my boyfriend works on the weekends. So the weekends for me became really lonely and I just didn't have anything to do. So that's when I started my Instagram account and my YouTube channel, so I had something to do on the weekends. And when I first started my Instagram account, it was just me posting my personal style and sharing my creative side, and I really loved it. It started off just like a hobby. I wasn't doing any collaborations, I just generally loved sharing my style. A few months later, I think it was around June, July, I got an email from Ruby Shoes offering my very first collaboration, and obviously I was so over the moon, so excited, and I took on the offer because I thought that this would be such an amazing opportunity. It was, I absolutely love fashion, and I just thought that this would be a really good start to like a career that I would want in the future. So I said yes. I was only working with them for a couple of months, and then I started getting a few more collaborations here and there. And then by that first year, I was probably getting about 4 or 5 collaborations a month. So basically just one a week. And as someone who works Monday to Friday, only having the weekends to shoot, that was very manageable. I could always find time to shoot the products. And I was still shooting it the way that I loved it. I got to explore my creative senses and share it to everyone, and I absolutely loved that. And then when we got to about August last year, I realized I was just over it. I wasn't enjoying it, and I couldn't figure out why. And then that's when I realized I was completely overworked. I was absolutely killing myself and was making this kind of feel like a forced job, not like the hobby that I loved doing on the weekends. So by August, I was doing probably about 4 or 5 collaborations a week. And again, as someone who works Monday to Friday and only has the weekends to shoot, do her social, manage her social life and just focus on myself at the same time, you can imagine that that was very stressful. My weekends were just completely filled up with shoots. I didn't have time for my friends. I didn't really see my family unless they were helping me with my photos. But I was working 7 days a week and I wasn't giving myself a break. My body started to shut down. I do have a chronic illness, it's called POTS, and stress is a big part of that, and I noticed that that was getting a lot worse. And then I put 2 and 2 together and realized I was pushing myself way too hard with this whole influencing thing. Now, because I only had 3,000 followers on Instagram, my collaborations were product for posts, so I wasn't actually getting paid for my collaborations. So when I decided to do my influencing on the weekend, it was 100% my time and my effort that was put into it. And I'm not saying that it totally wasn't worth it, but I literally just did not give time to myself. I didn't have a day off to relax, and that's all on me. This continued on for a few more months through September to November. I was just so stressed, and I found myself just like spitting out content. Like I wasn't taking the photos how I used to. I wasn't being creative with it. It was how quick can I snap this product so I can move on to the next collaboration. It was just so quick and rushed, and I just didn't love the work that I was putting out. And when I first started, I absolutely loved all the content that I was posting because I was being really creative with it and putting my own little spin on it. But by the end of it, I was just doing whatever I could just so I can get the photo up in time. And one, that's not fair on the company that I'm working with because they rely on me to produce quality content for them, and I felt like by the end of it, it wasn't what they wanted. And so that's when I made the very tough decision to email all the companies that I worked with and just told them that I wanted to take a break from influencing, and they were also supportive. Like if I want to go back to it, they said I can just email them and they'll like figure out something for me to do. But I'm not sure if I'll go back to it. I'm not sure if I'll start that account up again, because I just love like what I'm posting now on my new account. I can post like my lifestyle photos, like I can share little personal moments in my life, and like moments with my boyfriend, moments with my friends and family, where I feel like people aren't interested in that in the influencer world. You know, it's all about the luxury items you have, all the clothes you have. Like they don't care about the stuff that happens like in your life. They just care about what you're wearing basically. And I feel like a lot of people now are just getting like so caught on influencing that you don't even know what's real anymore. Like you go into an account and you don't know if that holiday that they're on is a romantic getaway that they planned themselves or if it's a paid vacation. And there's something that I just don't like about that. Like I want to know that you two planned that vacation together and it means something special to you, or like there's something behind that trip. Like I don't just want to feel like you're doing it because you're being paid to do it. And that's when I realized that I was kind of lying to myself. I wasn't sharing my true self. I was not being open and honest. No one really knew about my chronic illness on Instagram. And then that's when I realized, okay, I want to be super real. I want to be honest. I'm just going to post whatever I want. I don't care if it's not what people are interested in. It's what I love, and I'm going to post that. And I'm happy now. Like, I don't care about getting clothes every week. Like I can just buy my own. And if I'm being honest, a lot of influencers don't actually keep the products that they're giving, because most of the time you don't get to pick what you get sent, and sometimes like it's hard for companies just to like read your style. And trust me, like they work so hard because they have so many influencers like in each company that they have to pick for. So like they're doing great, but like I didn't keep a lot of my products, and I just feel like it's the biggest waste. And so like I don't care that I'm not influenced anymore, because I can go out and spend my own money and support brands myself and pick items that I generally love and I'll keep for years, and then I can share that off in my very own way, whether it be just like a mirror selfie or my day-to-day life. And yeah, I really love sharing that, and I'm happy. I'm not stressed anymore. I'm not worried about getting content out, and I'm really just loving what I'm posting, and I really like that I can be really creative with it. Like I could go back into influencing. I don't know if I will, but I will definitely learn to say no a lot more. If I do, I will only take on the workload that I feel comfortable with, and products that I will generally love and keep, because I don't want to be fake. I want to share things that I generally love myself with you guys, so you guys kind of get to know me through that kind of stuff. But I have temporarily disabled my other account, Sarah Geary _ my new one is Sarah Jane Geary. But I don't know if I'll delete it or just keep it temporarily disabled. I'm not sure. Because I have made some new friends on my new account. Like I've got genuine people that follow me, and I just think that this account is more personal, and I kind of like that. So I think if I were to go back into it, I will maybe do it through my new account and post it in a way that interests me. I won't be focusing on what I think other people will love. I will post it how I want to share it, you know, and be creative my own way, if that all makes sense. I'm sorry. But I don't miss it. I am so grateful for all the opportunities that I was given, but I could feel myself going into a bad place. I was just so stressed and just wasn't loving it, and I knew it was time to quit. And like I always know that the opportunities are there if I want to go back to it, but I'm happy where I am now. And I think I made the best decision I could for myself, and from now on I'm definitely going to be putting myself first before anything else. And during my little influencer break, I have actually been really focusing on my YouTube channel, and I have been noticing a really big increase in a lot of my views, and I see my subscribers are growing, and I just really want to focus on my YouTube because this is what I love. Like, I'm always excited to film a new video, and I love like brainstorming new ideas. So I think YouTube is definitely what I'm going to be focusing on. So you guys can promise that I'm not going to be leaving YouTube ever. I'm always going to be here because I don't know, there's just something real about sitting in front of a camera. I feel like I can be my true self, and you guys get to know me a little better through my videos. If you watched my previous video, it was a try on haul. I don't know, when I watched it back, I was like, I love how I'm being silly, and I was just being really real. Like, I feel like you guys got to know me through that video and see my personality a bit more. And I think it's so much easier to show myself through a YouTube video than a photo on Instagram. And so I'm definitely going to be focusing a lot more on my YouTube channel so I can post quality videos for you guys. So yeah. I'm still here on YouTube, and if you want, you can follow me on my new account at Sarah Jane Geary on Instagram, so you can see what I get up to, because you will get a lot more in my day-to-day life than the influencing side of Instagram, obviously. So yeah, I'm sorry if this video is a little all over the place. It's still like kind of jumbled up in my head, but I feel a lot better saying it out loud. And I know I've answered a lot of questions from all the people that have been asking me, what happened to your other account? Like, what are you doing? Where are you? Kind of thing. So yeah, I just want you guys to know that I'm happy. I'm still going to be shooting YouTube videos. You can still catch up with me on my Instagram, but I'm going to be posting content that I love and sharing my life at the same time. So yeah, now I just want to say a huge thank you to you guys for all of your love and support over the years. Like, no matter what happens, that you guys are always there for me through all the changes, and it really means a lot that you guys actually care about me. Like, it's weird, like I know I only have like a small following, but I feel really connected to you guys, and I want you guys to feel connected to me, hence why I really want you guys to get to know me through my YouTube channel and my new Instagram account. Now, I hope this video made sense and I answered all of your questions, but if there is something else that you would like to know, feel free to leave the comment down below and I will reply to it. And thanks again for listening, and thank you for supporting me. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in 2 weeks with the next, wow. I will see you guys in a couple of weeks with a new video. Bye guys.